Hi, and welcome to our first ever Enchanted Inkpot vlog. My name is Gretchen McNeil, and you may know me from the posts I do every other Saturday where I tote all the wonderful accomplishments my fellow Inkies have had in the past 2 weeks, which is an amazing job because I sort of get to be on top of everything that they're doing, and I really enjoy it. But I haven't really contributed a topic of the week yet in the time I've been a member of the Enchanted Inkpot, and Cindy Pon, my dear friend, suggested that since I vlog with the YA Rebels, that it would be fun for me to do our first ever vlog for the Enchanted Inkpots. The topic for this week has to do with book trailers and mock covers. I'm going to talk about both because I have experience with both, and I'm going to show you some examples from some of our other Inkies. I want to talk about mock cover art first. A lot of people will ask what's the point of doing your own cover art. The point, of course, is that a lot of us have books that haven't sold yet, and one of the ways that you sort of garner enthusiasm about your book is through online blogs, websites, things like that. And having an iconic representation for your book is a really great way to go. Even if it's not going to be the eventual cover, hopefully, when your book sells, it's nice to be able to show some sort of icon that refers to your book. So I did my first ever cover art for Banish, which is the work in progress I'm editing right now. I really like the outcome. Now look, I have no graphic arts experience at all. I'm an opera singer and a writer, so doing things with computer art is not my forte. We actually have some really cool mock cover art that members of the Inkpot submitted to me. This first one is for Air by Lena Castle. And I think that's gorgeous. I love the look on the girl's face. I love the font she used. I loved the symbol beneath, that kind of Rorschach test thing. And I don't know what the novel's about, but let me tell you, if I saw that cover art, I would totally pick it up. Marissa Doyle sent me this one for her first book, Bewitching Season. And right away you know where this novel is set. It's got a 19th century setting, and I love the art for this. I am jealous that she had it in her repertoire. And again, it really encapsulates what this novel is about in just one central image. This next one is Grimoire by Jules Dominguez. I adore the color palette on this one, which is basically a creepy forest, but in this yellow and green and orange. Really, really striking. Again, the girl on the cover makes me wonder what she's thinking and why she's there, and I would totally snatch that up. Now, obviously, none of this cover art is going to show up in your Barnes & Noble, but if I saw any of these images on a website, I would want to click on it. I'd want to learn more about what that book is about. And that's what you're doing when you're trying to bring readers in to garner interest in your book before it's sold. Now, the other part of today's topic of the week is book trailers. And we have a lot of Inkies with book trailers, some of which they've done themselves, some of which they've paid to have done, some of which the publishers have actually commissioned and have done on their own. I'm not going to cut in excerpts of them, but I am going to run a scroll with all of the links. I also put them in the sidebar, so if you're watching this on the Enchanted Inkpot, you can actually click to the YouTube page and look in the sidebar for all of the links to these trailers. So get a pen and paper, because here they come. Again, having one of these on your website on YouTube is really a great way to get interest moving for your novel. But I'll tell you, the one thing that was most valuable to me in creating a book trailer for Banish was centralizing the themes of the novel. It's sort of like when you write a query letter and you really have to condense what the story is about into 2 small paragraphs. When I did a book trailer, I really had to think, what is this novel really about? What are the themes? What is this character going through? don't worry about the subplots, don't worry about extraneous characters. And I was still in the process of writing the novel when I made this trailer, kind of as the ultimate procrastination technique. And I really found that when I came back to the novel and started working on it again, I really had a much better idea of who this character was and what the kind of point of her journey was. So I hope you enjoyed our first ever vlog topic of the week on the Enchanted Inkpot. I'd love to read your comments. I can't wait to see them. And maybe in the future we can con some of the other inkies into doing some vlogs themselves. Maybe. Maybe. Until then, check out those book trailers and we will see you next week.